What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today, we are here with a Memes Monday episode here on the greatest circumstances that I could probably ever bring a Memes Monday episode. Australia, it's 2-0. It's 2-0. I was going to swear, but then I know YouTube have those guidelines where if you use a naughty boy word in the first minute, they demonetize and all of that. So I'm gonna hold back until a little bit longer. But hey, we are here with Memes episode. I'm going to be like 164, 5, could be either one. Don't know. We're here to celebrate the Aussies being 2-0 up, just to have a laugh. Because, gee whiz, did it feel like England almost melted down last night. The test community was quite divided last night. Still is divided as I wake up this morning. And there's a lot to talk about. So we're going to jump straight into it. If you are new, subscribe, leave a damn like and comment down below. We're just going to get straight into it. Let's just get straight damn into it. 165 million. Don't know. Don't care. Let's go. Well, obviously, you know, we've got a few things because I'm going to go back a little bit on the timeline, but we will be getting into some Ashes memes in just a moment. But we've got Amelia Kerr, 108. Damn. 108. Against Sri Lanka. I didn't even know she could bat like that. I thought she was just a really good bowler. Okay. Mumbai Indians player, yeah. She's going to sign that Mumbai Indians contract soon. And she won't play for New Zealand. Asia Cup as a test tournament. Damn. It actually kind of looks good with the logo and stuff on the kit. I mean, far out. It would take a long time to finish the tournament though, wouldn't it? Goodness me. I don't even know if that man Shakib would still play. And that was just, that was on day 4, wasn't it? Or day... Look, honestly, when you're staying up till 3 and you just, all the days start bending into each other, that was day 4, wasn't it? When he bowled that. That was the same day where Gaz did his leg. Or was that day 3? Gee, I can't even remember now, but far out, that was a good delivery. You had Pat Cummins to Ellen DeGeneres as well. That was quite sexual. Gaz. I knew the risk of batting, but I'd do anything for my team. If it was tomorrow, I'd do it again and again and again for my country. Absolute GOAT. And that is why we call him the GOAT, like, honestly. Dead set hero for that. And to be honest, like, the game got right down close. How much did we win by? Like 47, 50 runs or some shit like that? If it gets down to, you know, 10, 15 runs, if Gaz doesn't hit those few boundaries, who knows, maybe we lose. So it's all about fucking hindsight there. And that man Gary, you know, it would have been so good to see him bowl on day 5 as well, because he said, if you haven't seen an interview with him after, you know, the calf injury, he spoke about how shattered he is and how much he's wanted to win an Ashes series in England away. And this is going to be the last time he ever tours England in England for an Ashes. So we assume. So pretty devastating for him. So speedy recovery for the man Gaza, and hopefully we can get him back for, I mean, an ODI World Cup. I wouldn't mind taking Gary to an ODI World Cup. So yeah, I don't mind that. Yeah, the Aussie women just dominating. That was in the first T20. Was the second T20 on last night? I don't know. Because obviously, you know, the Ashes was on. That's really all I thought about. That, and would Twitter ever work again? Because Elon Musk has officially fucked it. So, yeah, cheers for that, mate. The third umpire adjudged this as a no ball in the TNPL. Huh? How's that a no ball? Is this a joke? Did this cost the team a game or a win? I think his heel's behind it, right? I don't know, maybe I need glasses, but yeah, no, his foot's behind the line there. I'm not going to doubt myself on that. That's behind the line. If that happened in a World Cup final, oh boy. West Indies are out from the 2023 World Cup in India, man. How the mighty have fallen. I mean, to think that this team was what? The best white ball nation. Everyone was scared of playing the West Indies in a white ball tournament, in a white ball series, like 2016, 2014, 2013, 2011, like, and now they fucking suck. Now they suck. And now they can't even qualify for a World Cup in a white ball tournament. It's sad. but it's deserved because, you know, the way that they've treated some of their players, but also the way some of their players have just kind of forgotten about international cricket and just kind of decided it was time to join T20 leagues and forget about international. So there's a bit of both, but damn, it's going to suck not seeing the Windies kit. But although it does give an opportunity for, I got an eyelash like blurring my eye. Anyways, I'll edit that out. Who qualified? It was the Netherlands and Scotland, I think. I think it might have been them too, so that's unreal. Yeah, T20 World Cup, of course, was without the Windies, and now the ODI World Cup. So for a team that's won the tournament a few times, like in T20, I mean, it's, yeah, pretty shit. But, and what's the man Gambier got to say? Here we go. I love Windies. I love West Indian cricket. I still believe they can be the #1 team in the world. Thank you, Gorton. That's very wisdomous. These memories. Yeah, wow. Damn. This was 2016, right? You got Bravo, you got Darren Sammy in there, you've got bloody... Is that Dre Russ? Yeah, with the old bleach mohawk. What a man. Sonny. Shreyas Iyer was seen in the match today to cheer for Team India. Jaiswal. Hey, the man Jaiswal. And this guy came to watch earlier against Kuwait's match. Cricketers are joining. That's good to see. Yeah, any sort of football in India needs to grow, so just keep supporting it. Netherlands beat the Windies. The Windies in 80s, 2015. Now. Harsh but true. You know, it's really hard to give them a different grade than that. Bring back Chris Gale. Bring back Brian Lara. Give me a fucking call if you have to. I mean, I'm always available. And I'm not gonna put down the call. Another day, another 100 for the man Shawnee Williams. Yeah, I mean, seriously, like, you know, I can't even call it a min-hour bashing because the man is literally playing for Zimbabwe against Nepal, USA, Oman, when his country need him the most to qualify for a bloody World Cup. I mean, you know, they didn't qualify though, did they? But hey, still a fucking few hundreds, right? Still a few hundreds. I haven't actually, yeah, honestly, with the Ashes going on, I have not paid attention to the qualifying matches at all. So someone has to actually fill me in. Who the hell qualified, and did Zimbabwe not qualify? Wow. Okay. Laxman likely to be the head coach. Reported that Shikhar Dhawan is likely to lead the team in the Asian Games. The Asia Cup? Hold on a minute. Hold on. China is set to host the Let us make it clear for you, Asia Cup and Asia... Hey, I appreciate that to RVCJ. I was actually going to need that sort of clarification. I was going to have to Google it, so I do appreciate that. So there's going to be cricket played in China. That's fucking cool. So and Shikhar Dhawan is going to be playing in China. Oh, Shikhar Dhawan, the Chinese legend himself, is the Chinese Super Kings going to be there? Of course, Speed might get down there and support the Chinese Super Kings. Wow. Who's going to... So I know that they're going to send their B team, right? Because I think I heard something like that. So does that mean a guy like Sanju, Rinku, Arshdeep? I mean, Arshdeep's in the first team. What am I talking about? Who else? Fucking Jitesh Sharma? Name some other people. Come on, guys. East Warren? Yeah. Which one's your favorite right here? I mean, this is the new one. Till 2027 it's going to be. Goodness me, that is a long time. Anyways, probably this one here. This or any of these two. Oh, there you go. Someone's just told me right there. So Zimbabwe and Sri Lanka are through to the world. Oh, almost through. Oh, so there you go. The Netherlands didn't qualify. I mean, so neither of these two qualified. Damn. I thought fucking the Netherlands qualified. I was excited for the Netherlands to qualify. I guess not. Okay. Anyways, that's all good. Tal, what changes would you make to improve the current ODI format? That's a good question because a lot of people are still talking about ODI being dead Well, not as popular. Like, I've heard some people say it should be 40 overs. I don't know. Nah, I don't really like that. Like, it seems too short then. Maybe 45 overs. But then it's like, what the fuck is the point just taking off 5 overs? Honestly, the only way to do it is just to speed it up. You need to either, like, I don't know how. Maybe you just need to tell the bowlers to hurry the fuck up a bit quicker. You need to maybe, like, pace bowlers can only bowl, like, a certain amount of overs and spinners can bowl, like, 12. And pace bowlers can only bowl, like, 6 or 7 or something. I don't know. That's probably a shit rule, but, like, you got to do something to just keep the game flowing and getting it going quick. Because it's like in those... ODI is at its worst when it's like in those middle overs, and it's like that middle part of the game where the team don't know if they're gonna, especially if you're not chasing a total, if you're putting on the score and you're batting first, it's like those overs from like 23 to 36, it's really slow. Like, you just don't get much movement. It's always just building the innings, dotting up the balls. That sounds wrong. I'll edit that out, but you get what I mean. I didn't actually give any solutions there, so I'm not really a help, but maybe just give the World Cup to Australia and then move on. Like, maybe just give us the World Cup and we'll pretend everything didn't happen. India beats Lebanon in penalty shootout to enter in the final of 2023 SAFF Championship. Oh, a Champions of South Asia. Oh, wait, we're coming to face you. Okay. Oh, wait, so wasn't that match played? Because wasn't Shreyas Iyer and Jaiswal at the game? Let me have a look. Let me have a fucking look. I'll edit this out. You won't see this, by the way, guys. Don't worry. India versus... Hold on a minute. I'll edit this out. You won't see this. Just... It's a match day? It was 5 days ago. I don't even know. It says that it was 5 days ago, so now I feel like I'm delayed. Anyway. What happened? What happened, man? Someone let me know. Darwan to lead. So this is the, like, suggested team, is it? Darwan, Jaiswal, Tilak Varma, Huda, Jitesh. Ooh, I like that. Rinku. Krunal Pandya. Why the hell would Krunal be there? Like, with all due respect, I'm going to be honest. I mean, I guess, like, is he the best B team all-rounder that India have? Like, surely there's a young up-and-coming guy that I would rather play than Krunal Pandya. I'm not even going to lie to you, like. Anyways, maybe I'm just being unfair to the man. Bhuvi, okay, Prasid, if he's healthy, Avesh, hopefully doesn't get a fever, and then Ravi Bishnoi, I like that, so. What changes, I mean? If Arshdeep... No, because it's during the World Cup, isn't it? So, no Arshdeep. It would probably be like a... What other spinner would you think of? Like Chakravarthi, if the spin's going to do much. Interesting. What changes would you guys make to that? Agree to Clive. We got the man Clive Lloyd. IPL is such an important part of Windies players' lives. Just gives them a window so that they can play it. Yeah. I mean, I tend to agree because it's obviously... Especially in West Indies cricket, like, they're not making enough on their base salaries anyway to, like, live a... You know, they probably would make enough to live a lifestyle where they're, you know, on a minimum wage or whatever, but they might not be able to live like the cricket rock stars like everyone else. So they probably, you know, they're not going to sacrifice millions of dollars in the IPL just to play a few T20 games against Ireland. Like, I understand that. So they do... Yeah, scheduling just needs to be fucking better. Like, if the scheduling was better, we'd probably have no dramas. They would probably make World Cups and, yeah. What's this? Damn, the man got banned from the USA? So, oh, damn. Why did they block him? Oh, this was before? Why would they ban him? Now, the man's pulling up. Hey, he's going off the long run there. I thought he was going to do it, you know, bowl a few overs there of off spin or something. Hey, that's what's up right there. Hey, everyone getting up to clap the man? He's drinking a bit of wine. I hope he's not drunk. The secrets he would have to tell, huh? Some controversy again here. I mean, look, this was, a day ago, so I'm obviously not going to get into it that the game has already been done. My opinion on it, I didn't actually give my opinion because Twitter was, actually, I just don't think I spoke about it, but my thought is that, look, I thought he took the catch, it looked fucking out, and then he lost his control and then put the ball on the ground, and then it was not out. So I agree, it was not out. By the letter of the rule, not out, fair enough, I can deal with it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even gonna... Sometimes Glenn McGrath says some things to do. So oh, Glenn, I love you. 35 runs in and over. Oh, yeah, this was on this day in 2022 when Bumrah smashed Stuart Broad for 35 runs in and over at Edgbaston. What a fucking day that was. Oh, man. I actually got a memory on my phone. Do you guys, if you use Snapchat, like, and you save a memory, and then it says, like, on this day a year ago, that came up for me because I had recorded, or I took a photo of the 4, 5 wide 6 of the timeline. Pisser. Absolute pisser. Old Stuart Broad. You would have thought Stuart Broad was the greatest bowler to ever do it. Maybe not. The way he mouths off, I mean, fuck me dead. The way Stuart Broad acted last night, you would have thought man was the greatest batsman to ever do it. Yeah. Baz ball bodied by Aussie. Look at Baz, man. Hey, it's all right, Baz, because we know you're not going to lose sleep over it. He's New Zealander at the end of the day. He doesn't give a fuck. You know, he's still earning his paycheck. He moves on. Him and Ben Stokes will probably go back down to fucking... I'm trying to think of somewhere in New Zealand. Think of somewhere. Come on. Auckland. They're going to head down to Auckland and, you know, have a few fucking meals and have a few beers, and they're not even going to remember it tomorrow. So, no dramas for those lads there. The man Ajit Agekar is set to become the new chief selector of the Indian team. Hopefully a good decision. Obviously, he's a ripping dude. He's a good bloke, so hopefully he's a good thing. But if there's any recommendations, pick Arshdeep in all 3 formats. Sanju Samson, at least give him a fucking shot, please. A little bit more. Obviously, he gets a shot, but just a bit more. Could you please... Oh, I mean, shit. Could you figure out something somehow to get Punjab Kings a title? Appreciate it. I don't know if that's in your rules, but yeah, appreciate it. Indian selectors over the years. Good Lord. Kiran Moore, Dilip Vengasekar, Shrik Nanth, Sandeep Patil, MSK, Prasad, Chetan, and me. Moses on Reeks. Moses. Should the substitution be for external injury? Nah. I think it's good that it's only a concussion. Like, if it was bad enough, yeah, I get it, but I think that's just how it kind of happens, in my opinion. I think that's just a thing with cricket. Like, you send 11 men out there, they can only be a substitute fielder, and that's it. So, although, if we lost, I probably would have said yes. So, yeah, depending on the result. The Sanju family, look at them. Bro, him and his brother are like twins. I'm not going to lie. And his dad too. I mean, his dad looks just like a 20-year-old older version. Damn, this kit's kind of fire. Where's this from? Is this ISL? This is nice. I like that. This is kind of like a RCB sort of kit too. Hey, shout out to the Sampson family right there, man. Playing a bit of football. Who do you reckon's got the best leg right there? New pocket dynamo? He did bat really well, eh? Shout out to the man Ben Duckett. Yeah, did bat really well. Just played a shit shot in both innings to go out. So, you know what? If you made a few more runs, might have won. So, I'm not saying that Ben Stokes should blame you, but I definitely would. Oh, no. All right, move on. I'm okay. Well, I feel for Johnny. Went to have a chat, to be noted. End of over. Yeah, stiff shit, to be honest with you. Stiff fucking shit. Obviously, this is the big talking point where we're going to get to it at some point in this video. And I'm glad that it's finally been brought up. Unlucky. Unlucky, Johnny. I mean, fucking don't go walking off. Was the over called? The commentator said the over hadn't been called. I didn't hear the umpire say, over. I mean, as soon as Carey got the ball, Bairstow was still in his crease. Carey's just piffed the ball at the stumps. Just what wicket keepers do. They're fucking annoying. They always try and get you out by throwing it off, throwing the bails off. He does it. Bairstow walks out. He's out. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, don't go walking off. Like, just wait another millisecond. You know, this is something that if you have played cricket at a young age, which I'm sure most of people watching have, in the junior leagues, the number one thing you were taught when batting was stay the fuck in your crease, whether you were backing up the other end or you were batting or facing up. You stay in your damn crease because the keeper, when you were young, was always trying to get you out with a cheap wicket. Like, it was the number one thing we learnt in junior leagues. And now we're being called cheaters. Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, I absolutely love it. Yeah, seeing all the melts on Twitter and people, you know, melting online and, yeah, calling us cheats and same old Aussie this and fucking this and that. I think it absolutely fuels my morning and fuels my days. Yeah, it does. And to be honest, I think it's really good for the Aussie team as well, because the more they hear this, you know, the everyone booing them, everyone against them, everyone calling them cheats, it just makes, I know would damn well in that dressing room, they're thinking now, let them keep doing this shit. We are going to effing destroy them 4-5-0. Like, let's end them, you know? Like, look, mate. Look. Matty, is that Matty Renshaw under the helmet there? That man hasn't moved. Hey, it's not time for you to move, turtle. And the man said, oh, hold on, what happened? I'm just walking. I don't know where you're walking to. Anyway, I know people are going to have different opinions, and that's okay. You know, if you don't like it, that's also okay. But at the end of the day, it's in the damn rule book. And if you watch the clip, I mean, just stay in your fucking crease. Like, we all got taught that when we were 5 years old. So people at Lords are annoyed with the Aussie team. Yeah, this was disgusting as well. This was dead set fucking embarrassing by the England fans down here. So, yeah, I did see that they got fined, a few of them as well. And, yeah, just dead set wankers. And if you haven't seen the clip on Twitter, go watch it where there's a camera. I think it's this guy filming right here or just around here. And it's like these 60, 70-year-old men who are shouting, who are yelling like their dog's held back by a fence, like they're on fucking rabies or something. Grown men who maybe have children if they've been close enough to a woman. I don't know, but yeah, these are the type of people you want to stay away from. You don't want to be friends with. Yeah, these sort of characters down here. It was pretty funny, though. And I know that damn well it just would have fired fucking everyone up in that Aussie team. And, yeah, I know that back in 1945, Don Brad, he wouldn't have taken that shit. He literally would have fly kicked all fucking 11 of them. So, I don't know why they're getting lippy. Oh, yeah, bro, don't even start me on this shit. The PTSD I had going through my bones. Holy shit. Like, I dead set thought Stokes is doing this shit again. I'm going to cry. I'm going to feel pain. And then, you know what? I'm going to be calling England cheats. I don't know why, but I was going to do it if we lost. We didn't. But, nah. I know. It was, hey, shout out. I know we, do, you know, play some jokes about Ben Stokes or whatever here on the channel, but shout out to him, because without him, England would be a dead set fucking rabble. Yeah, and the way he batted was pretty inspiring. Like, you got to be honest, it's unreal for a guy who is still quite injured by the looks of it, or something at least. Like, he's not bowling, so yeah, incredible effort, a ridiculous 100. And, yeah, shout out to him. That's one of the very few shout outs we'll give to him here on the channel. Sri Lanka versus India, back at Wankhede. Of course, 2011 in that famous World Cup for India at Wankhede. And then you got India versus Sri Lanka. What game is this? Is this like... Because obviously, India versus Australia to start off, is it? Or I'm not even gonna lie, bro. The Ashes have consumed that much of my thought about cricket and that I haven't even like gone in depth to the ODI World Cup schedule, which I probably need to do for a video. In fact, I might just do it after this. I might just go through all the big games for a quick little video, because I need to fucking let myself know. Yeah. Johnny Bairstow confused how he lost his wicket. Alex Carey. Bro, and the fact, like, look at Johnny, bro. He's like, he just keeps walking. He's like, oh, I'm off for my morning stroll. Get these steps in. Yeah. I mean, he wasn't doing a whole heap of stepping. Just blocking the ball and not playing very baseball, in my opinion. Wasn't it strange how England went away from their baseball style, except for Ben Stokes there? On day 4 and day 5, especially day 4, they all went away from baseball. They all started blocking and defending, and I just looked quite boring to me. And in fact, I think it's an injustice on cricket. And in fact, void the series. I think the series should be voided from this point on. I think Stuart Broad is absolutely right, by the way, to say he'll be remembered for this, because he will be. He'll be remembered for helping Australia win and go 2-0 up. It's quite an achievement. So firstly, thank you, Broady, for obviously acknowledging what Carey's done and how big of an achievement it's helped us go up 2-0. And we will remember him for this forever, and how amazing and good it really was. So we do appreciate that for Broady. I didn't know he had a soft spot for the Aussies like that, but that's good to see. Wait, is this the same Stuart Broad who edged it? And then, anyways, I'll move on from that. It's all right. This field, yeah. The field made sense. Although Cameron Green kept bowling fucking bounces at him, and it really pissed me off. I was thinking, Cameron, don't make me get onto the Barneys and tell them to not pay you next season, all right? So, I mean, to Stuart Broad, bowl as many short balls as you want, you know? Like, bowl a fucking beamer at his head, I don't care. But when it's Stokes, he actually knows how to bat. So don't let him get under it and start, you know, pumping sixes like he did. It made me really nervous and scared. Yeah. Stuart Broad looking at the umpire at the end of every over and confirming. So, hey, this was good stuff, though, by Broad. I'm not one who's going to, you know, say, like, oh, Stuart Broad, you're a little pussy, or, you know, you're a little smart ass. Like, this is actually funny. I like this sort of stuff right here, you know? And not even funny, it's what you should almost do every fucking over. Like, you shouldn't be walking off until you know it's been called over. That's literally like the first rule you learn as a batsman in cricket. Don't walk until the umpire said over. Don't leave your crease. That's your protected space. The man left it. You know what happened. But yeah, that was good. I like that from Stuart Broad. I thought it was quite funny, but yeah. I thought there was going to be a couple of punches thrown. I was getting ready there to just float through the TV. Take a moment to appreciate Ben Stokes. I'm not going to do it again because I just did it about 2 minutes ago in this video. But if you want to hear me congratulate Ben Stokes for actually being England's best cricketer in this test, then go back a few minutes and you'll hear what I said about him. But yeah, I did give him his flowers for that one. Oz make it 2-2. Oh, what's with the emoji? We're not happy. Anyways, don't care. It's all right. We're up 2-0. No, look, I know. A lot of people do want to see Australia fall. We won the WTC final and then we keep winning and people don't want to see that. I understand. But England's going to have to do better. You know, we lost our frontline spinner. They sent us in on a green deck under clouds and couldn't make the most of it. So they've only got themselves to blame, unfortunately. The old, what do you call them? Englishmen? 2 nightmares for Pack and Oz. Yeah, no, Stokes is definitely a nightmare for us, so. Yep, I'll edit that out. Come ball 2, Baz ball none. I mean, look, the record does speak for itself, and fuck. So England now have to win would be a better word. 3 straight test matches against Australia. Are they going to do it? Like, yes, now we don't have Nathan Lyon. We're going to bring in the wizard himself, Todd Murphy. So look, maybe there's an exploitation. Maybe Todd Murphy forgot how to bowl. Probably not, but if he forgets how to bowl and starts leaking a bunch of runs and they start targeting him, maybe that's where they get their little in. But stiff shit, you know what? Because all the talk that they had before this series, all the rubbish that we heard about Buzzball, Buzzball, doesn't matter. What even is it anymore? Like, all the crap us Aussies had to fucking hear about this crap for like 12, 18 months that Buzzball was going to destroy us, and it has not. I wasn't... Just before we read this, how good was this kit, by the way? The blue and then orange India kit. Anyway, I was joking about calling Ben Stokes the most competitive... Oh, I wasn't joking about him being the most competitive bloke. Innings of the highest quality, but Australia is too good at the moment, says Virat. At the moment, Virat. No, shout out to Virat. I'm sure he'd love to be amongst it, but I guess it's the Ashes, so maybe not. One GOAT appreciating another. Yes. One GOAT appreciating Ben Stokes. I wouldn't go that far, but maybe that's just me. No, shout out to both of them, of course. Smudge, definitely, but yeah. Yeah, and I did love the old celebration there from Josh, from old Hoffy boy Hazelwood. How fucking good. Just to get one back, of course. Whew, 2-0, man. It's 2-0. Like, what else can you say to that but 2-0? Like, this will forever live in my nightmares, but now it's like we get one back. So, yeah, not even that upset, to be honest. The vibe of Ashes. The ducket. Yeah. Crawley? Yeah, Crawley's been decent this series. I mean, the Ashes, it's actually been the first two test matches have been some of the best test cricket you'll dead set ever watch in your life. Like, maybe not the pitch, but well, looks like England just can't catch a break. Maybe they should consider renaming it the Lashes, because that's what they keep getting from Australia. What does that even mean, Jim? I don't get what that means, Jim. He's wearing he's wearing a Argentina top. Okay. Wow, Australia just can't resist embarrassing England, can they? Losing 2-0 in the series must feel like a punch in the guts for you guys. Maybe next time England should consider bringing some actual cricket skills. Jim, that's how I would have said it too, Jim. Oh, Jim. That's too funny, Jim. Every time I see these bots, I always read them, bro, because sometimes they're so funny. Question, Ben Stokes said he would have withdrawn his appeal. Okay. Yeah, I mean, man, shout out to Pat Cummins for the way he handles the media and all the bullshit. Have you guys seen the clip? If you haven't, go on Twitter and just look up Pat Cummins on Twitter. And you'll find a bunch of interviews, but there was one where an English interviewer asked him, journalist or whatever, asked him, you know, why, like, essentially questioning why they did the run out, and then saying, oh, if that's the tactics you guys are going to bring, will we expect underarm deliveries from now on? And Pat said, if the pitches keep getting flat, we might have to. So, you know, I loved that sort of reply. Hey, Sledges, does spirit of the game logic apply to you, or is it just for Indians? Huh? What does he mean by this? Hey, Sledges? So he's talking to me there. I'm a Sledger. Does spirit of the game logic apply to you, or is it just for Indians? No, to everyone, I would have thought. I don't know, maybe. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know who he's targeting. Anyways, it's just cricket, man. When you accidentally type Ben Bucket instead of Ben Ducket. Yeah. It's like when you type the word fuck and then it comes up as duck. That's the most annoying. Nathan Lyon came to bat with a torn calf. Why is everybody looking at me? No! Yeah. Although I still believe Bumrah could hit a cheeky 35 off the over with one leg. Barushka enjoying the holidays? Yeah. Wonder where they're holidaying. Yeah, where are they? I wonder where they're at. Let me know. There's Mitchy Stark. Yes, was this the Pope in his normal years? Mitchell Stark in World. If you guys can hear that, my dog is banging at the door. I'm just trying to finish the memes episode before I bring her in. So just tell her to wait, would you? Mitchell Stark in normal years. Mitchell Stark in World Cup. Yeah. In World Cup years, especially a white ball tournament with the white pill. Goodness me. Rank the batters of Fab 4 according to their skills and temperament. Ooh. That's tough. And their temperament? Like, how do you even grade this? Like, either way, I'm going to be wrong because it's going to piss someone off. So I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to say Steve Smith 1. Don't care. I'm sorry. I love everyone on this list, but Steve Smith, number 1 for me. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Is this test cricket or is this all 3 formats though? Because if it's all 3 formats, then it's Virat. But if it's just test, okay, I'm going to say just test cricket because just test cricketers are here in their whites. So I'm going to say Smith, Joe Root, or Kohli, and then probably Kane 4th. I'm sorry, but yeah, there's no winners there. Bro, I know. I seen this meme this morning of someone, Zach Crawley on Lord's Test. I think we will win by, I don't know, 150 runs. Someone tell that man the result. My dog is outside pacing at the door. She's not happy that I'm leaving her out there. I'm sorry. Hold on. Unofficial team of the tournament. Uzi, Demuth, Barbar. This is a while ago, wasn't it? Joe Root, Head, Jadu, Rishabh, Ashwin, Pat, Kagiso, and Jimothy. Moses on Reeks, pretty stiff. When a 36-year-old MS beats a 23-year-old Hardik in a 100-meter sprint. Bro, the man Dhoni, lucky. He's a bullet. Yo. I'd be worried for Dhoni then, bro. Like, you're 36, man. Don't tear a hammy. The unluckiest cricketer of all time. Hold on. Oh, no. Stewie McGill, no. He was behind Warney.
Who turns 52 today, was one of the best leg spinners of his generation. He was known for his insane strike rate, aggressive turn, and his change-up balls like the slider and the wrong end. The only problem was he was competing against the GOAT, Shane Warne. McGill only really played for Australia when
Warney was out.
Spinners, but he did have a breakthrough when Shane Warne was suspended for 12 months, in which McGill managed 53
and he was good too.
11 tests.
Yeah.
McGill did make it into the side when Warne retired, but at that point he was injury-plagued and actually pulled himself out of the side mid-series, which I wish a current Aussie player would do. He ended his career with 208 wickets, an average of 29, and a strike rate of 54, which makes me think...
What does it make you think, kid? Cut off. It makes you think that if he played for a different country, he would have been one of the GOATs, probably, but... It's just how the cookies crumble.
Modi's leadership, I am a fan of Modi. So I have to say that. He really cares about India because he's pushing us to make significant investments in India. I can say he really wants to do the right thing for India. He wants to be open, he wants to be supportive of new companies. And obviously, but at the same time, make sure that it accrues to India's advantage, which is, obviously, that's the job.
Yes. Oh. Hey, Tesla? Ooh. I mean, you know what? Normally that would be a good thing coming from Elon Musk, but after the way he has destroyed Twitter these last 48 hours, he can go and literally get fucked, you know? Like, he has ruined Twitter in the last 2 days. It has made it unusable. Like, you can't even read stuff. People at law, he better fix it. I know you're watching, Elon, all right? People at law, I know he's a big Moses fan, so that's all right. People at Lords are annoyed with the Aussie cricket team. I think we spoke about this just earlier, but yeah, fucking disgraceful. And if it was me, I would have given them a left, right, good night, to be brutally honest. Darcy Short versus Naveen will have. And bang! Man ate shit. And that's a football term, by the way, like when you get smashed into the ground, eat shit. You like the dirt. I mean, I don't know why he would get in the batsman way like that. Like, you're told as the bowler and the batsman not to run on the pitch, so. Yeah. And we got the last one. Same old England. Make rules, become victims, price spirit of the game. Yeah. Hey, that is going to cap us off. We're going to finish off this video with this on screen. And the thing I want to end off the video with is, if the spirit of the game mattered when Mitchell Starc took that catch, and hey, the rules apply. The rules are the rules. The law is the law. And it applied to the Mitchell Starc catch, then that's the law of the game. That's the rules. We deal with that. The wicket was taken away. We dealt with it. Is the spirit in the game, is it still? Or do the rules and the law still apply? Or is it just now England's victims because they lost? And I tell you what, if they won, England would have literally like gone insane crazy if they won this, but they didn't. So I'll leave them with that. Hey, I doubt there's any Englishmen watching because they probably reported, like, you know, my Twitter or for talking about England 6 million times, and they probably hate me, but hey, oh well. Hey, that is going to cap us off. I hope we all enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Leave your thoughts down below about the test match. I mean, 2-0. Can England come back from here? Gee, I hope not, but what do you think? And I'll see everyone in the next one.